What's going on, guys? So we are going to start building the exhaust for the Supra. I got a nice Eastwood welder. They actually hooked me up with a sweet military discount, and it was a pretty good discount. Ended up picking up a 100-pound capacity welding cart from Harbor Freight, and we gotta put that together. I got my intercooler pipe back, and it was fixed the right way. No leaks. We just checked it, so that's good. That's gotta go on. What else? Oh, I need to get like a 2-foot, I think they're a 30-pound bottle to do my tri-mixture to weld stainless steel, and I need to get the wire. So for today, we're just gonna use flux core and just tack weld everything together so we can get it built, and then I can get it off the car, and then I'm gonna practice some stainless steel welding on my old exhaust that I have here, and then I'll weld the new exhaust. I just really need to get that wire because it keeps it from rusting, because it's a silicone-based stainless steel wire for welding. But yeah, so we're gonna get this cart put together, and then I guess get the car up in the air, and I guess start doing welding. Oh, we got a cutoff wheel too. So this is for a chop saw, and I sourced someone to make me some pie cuts, and that was like $10, and to pay for pie cuts was like $40. So I'm just gonna make it myself. All right, well, we're gonna get to work. Yeah. All right, guys, so, well, we didn't even come close to start working on the car yet as far as the exhaust. We did get it put back in the garage, but we also cleaned the entire garage.
Like a roomie.
And reorganized stuff. We did get the welder all set up, so that's ready to go, and I tested it out. The settings are good to go for the stainless. Yeah, settings are good to go for stainless. So we got the battery disconnected, and we're gonna get the car jacked up, and you gotta get the chop saw out here, and then start figuring out what cuts we need to make. But we're hungry, so we're gonna eat first, and then we're gonna do this. All right, so, well, we ran into a slight problem with the exhaust. So the straight pieces are aluminumized something. Can't use those. So we ordered 2 new straight pieces, T304, 16 gauge stainless steel, because those aren't going to work. And you know, they seemed like a little heavier than what stainless should seem. So for now, we are going to do this part on the downpipe, so we can at least get this piece on. So that downpipe part will be ready to go. Then after that, all we have to do is do the little bend, and then the rest of the exhaust. So yeah, so we're gonna get the car up in the air, at least do the downpipe part, and then start working on his car, which we got to do. We got to put this pipe in, do his AIT sensor, and then put in his BTI gauge that he got. And that might be it for his car, because we can't do...
Hook up the boost controller.
Oh, and hook up the boost controller. Yeah, we got to figure out how to wire that in. Well, we might not be able to do that one because we don't know the wires for the BTI gauge. We got to figure out what wires to hook into. Yeah. So
all of the boost.
It's constant roadblocks today, but at least the garage is nice and clean and well organized. So when we do his car, it's like we know where everything is. It's nice. But yeah, so let's get this car up in the air and then start making this exhaust. It's like the top one, top small drawer. All right, guys, so you can see we got the downpipe V-band and 3" to 4" tacked in. So right here, we're gonna have a pie cut that'll kick it this way, and then another pie cut that'll kick it up, and it'll go to a straight to our 45 here, and then a 45 here, and then a pie cut here to go out this way, and then right here there'll be a pie cut to the muffler and out. And then I'm gonna do a hanger here and out, and a hanger there maybe. If not there, I'm gonna build a hanger here to attach right to the pipe that's gonna go right here. But yeah, so just gotta wait for our other parts of the exhaust to come in. And I checked the V-band and made sure it actually fit right here. But this is all tacked in and ready to go. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, this thing's gonna sound awesome with a 4-inch exhaust. So, and then eventually down the road, I'll build a 4-inch downpipe. But the next goal after this is to get the wastegate routed into the downpipe, because I like the way that sounds better than an open wastegate. So, but we're gonna get the car back down on the ground and get his car pulled in. All right, guys. So we got Justin's BTI gauge hooked up and his AIT sensor. You can kind of see it down there, right down there. And then just the wires kind of loosely run for now because the whole motor is coming out. But you got a brown wire with a black stripe. I did that to the black wire. And then a red wire with a black stripe to the red wire. And then I plugged it in the same way it would plug in like on that sensor. So it's like everything's the same. And that works. And then we just removed that wiry mess from in here and did a simple BTI gauge that works. So the only thing left to do now, well, for now, is figure out how to hook up his boost control solenoid so it properly works and controls the boost. Gonna have to do some research because we need to make sure we have all the vacuum lines run right for it to be a true twin setup. We wire tied the wastegates open. Is it open? No, there's valves on the exhaust and valves on the intake that we had to wire tie open, and we did that. But then we need to hook the boost gauge up in there somewhere, and I'm pretty sure it just goes in between the wastegates. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research, and we're gonna have to figure that out to make sure we hook it up the right way so it actually works. But other than that, the car's kind of back together. We left the old AIT sensor plugged into the intake manifold for now until we get a plug for that. We finally solved his fan issue too. We got him an NA fan clutch, and that solved his jet engine noise.
It's a TT one.
Oh, it is a TT? So it is a TT fan clutch.
It's straight from Toyota.
But it solved his jet engine noise that he was having, where the fan refused to shut off. But yeah, so we just need to figure out a couple more things here. And we're going to get it tuned a little bit more before we go tearing the whole entire car apart. So when we put it back together, we may only have to do like 1 or 2 tunes, and then the car will be done.
25 pounds of flex fuel, baby.
Yeah, we're hooking up flex fuel too, which is actually pretty easy on this car. But with the new BTI gauge, there's a wiring harness that we use, and you don't have to use the mode switch anymore from AEM. You use the BTI gauge to control boost and traction control. But we got to figure out how to hook that up as well. But we're getting there. Kind of didn't get a lot done today that we wanted to get done because there was just constant roadblocks with everything. So that is probably going to be it for this video. And yeah, at least we got some stuff done. That was really important, like the AEM air intake temp gauge and the BTI gauge. But yeah, so we're gonna do some research, figure out how to hook up this boost gauge, and that'll probably be in the next video. But yeah, so appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully in the next one we're finishing my exhaust, finishing all the stuff on his car, and then after that we're gonna be tearing this whole thing apart to get ready to be painted. Is it gonna be the color of your Mustang or close?
No, it's darker.
Okay.
RSP.
RSP blue. The whole car is getting RSP blue. Newest seats, new wheels, new brakes, TT brakes all the way around, different wing, GT wing, Riddick's kit, new headlights, new taillights. He spent some money. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.